Hey guys, today is March the 5th of 2013. Just want to go over the Euro with you, let you know my thoughts. But before I do that, just want to let you know, seek professional advice from a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that looks at charts, angles, spiral levels, Fibonacci levels, price and time, cycles, and just gives you my own thoughts. So, with that being said, let's get into the charts. This is a daily, and this is, let's glance this chart. It looks like price is getting a base for some reason somewhere around here on the euro, and right now it's trading at 30.40, and it's still still below the cloud. Got a couple of indicators telling me that it wants to go up, but nothing really looking good. It's really choppy. Um, eh, just just kind of like hanging in there to see what's gonna do. Let's look at the weekly. Uh, in the cloud, failed the 20. The 50's over here. I'm still thinking it still wants to go to that 50, but we'll see. That 50 is at 28.85. It's probably going to be chopping. It's it can't even get on top of this linear regression line, and the what is this? The 61.8. It's that 3048 or that 38.2, however you want to look at it. It's that 3049 area and 3044, and it can't even. It gets up there and it fails, so it's just pretty much chop mode. So we'll see what's going on there. Um, just pretty much just kind of stagnant here in this little tight range. Let's look at the monthly. And this is another support level right here, that 28,874, and that's if it gets there. Um, and that's about it. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is still below the cloud, um, way below the cloud. Struggling with the 20, the 50's all the way over here. It kind of look positive, but it could do the same move right here. Looks like it's setting up the same thing. Look at this linear regression line right here. Pierces it, pierces it, pierces it. We're tired, and it just goes right back down. And it's it was above the 20, but it never got to the 50. So if you want to wait till it gets over the 50 and gets out of this cloud right here, because you got to deal with this cloud, this big cloud. Um, Chiku caught up to price on the 4 hour, but it's still having issues. On the 1 hour, let's see, in the cloud, but it was in the cloud over here too, so nothing's really changed, and it just started going lower. Just when you thought this was the base, went over the 50, the 20, got the cross, went up here, couldn't even get out of the cloud. You had this resistance up here, kind of just danced, failed the 20, failed the 50, came out of the cloud, wanted to try it again, failed the 50, and sold off hard. When you fail that 50 the second time, it's a disaster. And sold off hard, came all the way down here, found support at the 29.66, and it's just been going sideways. And look where it's at now. Looks like it wants to do the same thing again. Above, the 50, the 20, couldn't get out of the cloud. So by here, by 1500, just 3 p.m. today, it should be out of the cloud. And it's either going to be down here, still going to be here, or it's going to be above. And let's see what's going to do. PP weekly pivot is here. So this is a strong resistance of 30.76. So we'll see. Let's look at the big picture. I don't want to show you too much charts. I don't have too much time this morning. But let's look at the big picture. Where was I? Just had it. And see what the euro is looking like. Well, I have the DX here, so let's look at the DX. It's contrapart. This is the monthly. Start the big picture. PPS signal to buy, going long. Major resistance right here will be this 38.2 Fibonacci level, which is at 82.94. TMA going up. MOA looks negative. It looks like CCI's in zoom mode. Fisher's all on arrows pointing up. Looks like there's a squeeze play on March. Interesting. And everything's above here. So it's looking pretty bullish. On the weekly, very bullish. It's having issues on its 500 simple moving average right here, the dotted one. And you have the 61.8 up here, which is 82.74. So that's going to be some resistance as of now. I had a cherry on the weekly, so it's showing you some issues. It hit it here last month, and it failed the 500 simple moving average, and now it's hitting it again, and it's having issues. Everything looks bullish. Bullish CCI, bullish here. No arrows to sell. Very, very, very overbought on the weekly. There was a squeeze play on the weekly, and you just had a green signal, meaning this thing is going to explode up north to the top side. On the daily, just had a red candle, but you had a red candle here. If you don't look at patterns, look, you had a red candle here. You still was above the 15 to 20, and it popped. Nothing told you to sell. Look at the snapback right here, and it just snapped right back up. It came down here, and it went back up. This was telling you it was coming out of, well, once you realize it was coming out, here's a new indicator I'm using, Swami Predict. Once you start seeing this trend change, these colors, and you just see this is all fully green, if there's anything, this would have been very bullish to go along on that part. And you had the full moon, new moon over here, new moon over here, and this is just a little bleep. Look at that. It's probably setting up for another snapback. Had a clusters of fissures here. So, very bullish. 12-hour, very bullish. Just had a PPS sell, but, same. Still above the 20. Green, everything. Snapback here. Ready for probably another snapback up. So, very, very, very bullish. Very bullish on the DX. Let's see the euro. Very negative. Look at the chart right here. Very red. Don't even have a buy team on the daily. Finding support at this 356 moving simple moving average. Found support right here as of now, 29.66. Still below the 20. This is the 12-hour chart. This is the daily. Got a new moon coming up on the 11th. And Mobo negative. It's in zoom mode out of CCI. It might do another snapback up, pop, and then come back down. Very choppy. Very, it's nothing green here. So it's just keep telling me that, just either stay short, take some off, or just stay on the sideline and see if this thing is gonna go up and maybe go long. But as of right now, I'm just watching weekly below the 20. TIMA sell. I don't even have arrows on the weeklies that let me know that the trend has changed. Because this is kind of like my trend follower. So very, you got to have a hockey stick set up here, so you could probably snap up and go up. But nothing positive. You're below on the TTM wave. So you're negative here, blue bars, hockey stick for possible snapback. Nothing telling you that this isn't even going to do a snapback because you don't even have arrows pointing up on the Fisher, especially even the purple. If you don't have the purple, and you don't even have even the yellow ones, you're not going nowhere until it's proven that it wants to make a change of trend. Very negative Mobo. Monthly. Just pretty much chop, everything kind of looks the same, and that's it, Very red on the Swami Predict, on the impulse, intraday impulse, very red, a lot of chop here with the Fisher signals. You go up, fails the 200, go back down, and then you got another Fisher to go up. Look at that, setting up for snapback to go right back down because the 20 and the 50 CCI is in zoom mode. So this is going to probably, maybe could even get up to here, the 3100, or just kind of like start failing from here and go right back down and maybe test this and maybe crack, maybe go down here again. So I don't know. We'll see. Until this starts getting nicer and prettier, we get above at least that 20 and get over that, that 200. And maybe get over the 50 on the 12-hour chart. I'm not going to be caught in this, in this chop mode right here. So I'm just on the sideline. So I just want to give you my thoughts on the euro. I got a trend. If you look on the link on my YouTube below, I'm doing this astronomics, looking for possible turns on the euro, and I'm doing a thread. So if you want to click on that and look at possible dates that this thing could turn, might be something interesting you want to check out. So with that being said, I'm going to sign out. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again. Peace.